So hello, everyone. We have now the session about the EuroSpaceHub forum, where the RIGA Photonics Research Center and the University of Latvia, they are part of. And we want to focus the discussion today on how to digitalize the space and aviation ecosystem to leverage funding, talent, innovation, and entrepreneurship. So myself, I am Jara Pascual. I am with CollabWith, we are partners of EuroSpaceHub, and I am myself the CEO of CollabWith, but as well author of the book Innovation and Collaboration in the Digital Era, the methodology to bring all this ecosystem digitally together. So then that's why we have focused on education, but as well methodology and as well the digital platform. So about EuroSpaceHub, before going to the theory of digitalization of ecosystems, our approach was to connect all these different realities, communities of we have in aerospace all together to facilitate collaboration between all these stakeholders, coming from the industry and engineering, or coming from the research background, or from the new space economy and aviation, like more startups and entrepreneurs, but as well including the public sector and the governments, because we have to break all these barriers. When one thing is adopting the innovation, the other is to find the people to collaborate, to do the research or engineering, to have this dialogue much better and digital. So here you can see all the partners we have for the EuroSpaceHub consortium, and you can see here the mix between research and industry and investment, and as well the SMEs and all the ecosystem constellation. So this is what we have now, but we are increasing. So if you want to become part of the EuroSpaceHub as a partner, so you can join us. So you can contact, in this case, Arnold, Valdis, and Christianis, because they are the point of contact in Latvia. And we will be happy, to integrate you as well as a partner. So about the digital platform, it's already available and you can join. And there, today is not a session of explaining the platform, but there you can find opportunities of European funding from Horizon Europe and other innovation programs, but as well directories of people. So that's very important. Directories of researchers on a space and aviation industry, entrepreneurs, accelerators, universities, and the investors are included inside the industry, because the main focus is to collaborate, and to make business all together, share knowledge. So we have this platform accessible and free for everyone. And inside the platform as well, we have the learning, so the academy. And we cluster the academy in two parts. So free resources to digitalize the knowledge of everyone included in the platform. And then we have the part of academy, which is paid, which can be a revenue model for researchers and the industry as well in some cases. So the objective is to increase collaborations, valorization of tech transfer of the knowledge, and leverage projects with access to different networks. And here we come with a little bit of what does it mean, digitalization in this case. Because if we want to digitalize ecosystems, we have to understand, okay, what does it mean digitalization? Everyone is talking about digital, but we have to go to the reality, to go back to basics, to say, okay, digitalization means, like, if now everything is in paper, documents, phone calls, in-person activities, in-person education, and only local approach, because then, the people it's very difficult to have everyone in one place physically always. This is one of the barriers. So then the bias is to work only with people you have close to you. So this is the basics of in person, offline, or we can say physics in physical manner, material, like we can touch paper, we can touch buildings, this is the part, the material part. And then to go to digital, what does it mean, go to digital? It means like digitalize the knowledge. Like now it's very easy. Research papers, we have PDF as well, or we have platforms to public all research papers. But we have other type of knowledge, like we have the webinars as well. So this is a part of digitalization of knowledge. So it's not something super complex or science fiction. When we are talking about digitalization of knowledge, it's okay, what I have done now and how my knowledge can help others is how you can create this materialization of your knowledge in digital to be able to help others. Digitalization of people, what does it mean? Like we know about LinkedIn or other apps, is how they can connect with you in a digital format. So that's why but in a very specific way to collaborate. So you can have your profile and you can have, okay, I am looking for this, I can offer these services, I have this technology, I want to do this type of collaboration. This kind of profile, I think, is helping people to collaborate with you, but as well you to search other collaborators. As well, digitalize your opportunities, and this is some kind of discipline and efforts, because when you are looking for another academic to come to do a talk or a workshop, and maybe you sent an email to some colleagues, but who knows more? So this is a part of, okay, every time I need something, I can put in the platform to inform everyone, I am looking for this, or I need this partner for this consortium, or I need this partner for brainstorming or for research or specific areas in this specific knowledge in this context. Because this part of this type of digitalization of knowledge and ourselves and the opportunities is make easy to connect, facilitate knowledge sharing and opportunities. Because the mindset is our customers and collaborators are not in our backyard, are not here close in the same street we are. And this is one of the mindset we have to shift when we are talking about digitalization. Like our customers are not here with us, or our collaborators, or the industry will use our research. Maybe they are very far away, maybe we don't know them. So the point is how we can improve this part, how we can leverage the part, like we are easy to find when they need us. And that's why the part of sharing what we need, everyone, including industry, and what we are offering as a knowledge and expertise and technology and services, to do this much and facilitate this part. But of course, and I am pro always hybrid. So we are people, we need to be with people, maybe not all the time, like everything is digital and everything is in person. I think we have to find this balance, but this is the part of how digital and in person has this bi-directional relationship. And we have to bring this balance as well to perform as a collaboration. And I think the European Research Project is one of the examples, and as well to improve on how to collaborate across different countries, not only on research, but as well and the transfer with industry and a little bit more 360 degrees approach. But thinking like hybrid, like in person, we can announce this connectivity, this type of personal connection to be able to work better and to to get into the brain, because when we are in person, we have this kind of our brain working like we are sharing things we are not sharing online. We are having brain connections on, the typical connected dots about, you are doing this. I can connect you with this friend. I can recommend it. This is very specific happening when we are in person with another person physically. So we share different type of knowledge, different stories, different experiences. We help in a different way. We are in person, and we have to value this in-person approach. But as well, because we want not to work in isolation and to be like limited, we have to digitalize as well. And I see this digitalization and in person, we need each other. It's a bidirectional relationship. That's why the hybrid model is very important. And in the digital part is when we open to new opportunities, new ways of leadership, of course. It's not the same thing remote collaboration like in-person collaboration. So it's a learning process, but we open to new opportunities to connect local to regional, to national, to international knowledge in a much more efficient and effective way. So what is the mindset here? The mindset is like digital is for efficiency and easy to connect knowledge and visualize knowledge of others. This is one of the key elements we have when we are thinking about digital. And this is how we can see what is happening in the digitalization. So we have this EuroSpaceHub digital platform. And you can see here all the arrows and dots. So it's to visualize in a very simple way to understand if we have, well, we are here all engineers, as you can imagine. So we like a lot of networks visualization. So you see ecosystem, they are full isolated. So we can connect them. We have other ecosystems, they are more connected between them, but they are not connected to the platform. So how everyone can be connected, or maybe one ecosystem is very well organized and they have this governance, and then the coordinator of the ecosystem can connect to the EuroSpaceHub and connect the others, or there's all other options. And to see visually what does it mean digitalization is to bring all of these, we can say, satellites all together in one digital place, because we have different locations, places, communities, research infrastructure, living labs, clusters, tech parks, accelerators, entrepreneurs, industry, public institutions. And now they are like isolated, or they are disaggregated in different platforms and networks. But it's a complex environment. Like it makes a little bit complex to understand, to find people, to see, but if I don't know you, I am not going to answer your message. Why? Because it's not a safe place, maybe. So with EuroSpaceHub digital platform and this part of digitalization in Hub, we want to make a safe place. If you are there, we are part of something. We have this mindset. We are here because we want to collaborate, and this is already a filter, but it's like how we can create a safe place. If someone is contacting you, we are coming from the same background, from the same mindset, even if it's an entrepreneur or a person working in a corporate, the huge industry leaders. But if you are there, this is a special moment. This is the part when we are here all together because we want to make something happen. We want to bring all the community and all the ecosystem from different countries, from different cultures, from different organizations all together in one place. So that's why the mindset now, if we are looking at the mindset, is we have to think global from day one. This bias of local, I see only what is around me, to move this mindset to the mindset of, I need this knowledge or this expertise or this technology, where it is this, you know, everything based on what I need as a technology, what I need as a knowledge or expertise, or who can help me, only about this knowledge match, instead of I know the person here in my street and I have only these opportunities, you know. And the other mindset here is like, I share my knowledge and research results to help others and value my expertise. So now I am going to show you how all this flow of information is working on the sense of research collaboration and innovation entrepreneurship. So here we are. When we have, if you can follow me, here we have knowledge is digital. What does it mean, knowledge digital? So digital training, digital, sorry. So you can see my craziness of tabs. So present, no. Okay. So digital knowledge, what does it mean? So knowledge digital means digital trainings, digital resources, digital best practices, you know, like how we can put in a document digital and we share with tabs, description, title, you know, easy for machines to understand our knowledge and to make matchmaking with others. So documents, reports, services, technology, needs, and challenges. And why we digitalize all of this knowledge is to be found, to see what is your expertise, to see what is your knowledge. And why we are doing this? Because we want to help others by sharing your knowledge. And when you are sharing the knowledge, what is happening is like we are enabled, all of us, collaboration for innovation, entrepreneurship, and research. Nice. This is why this relationship is important. You see here? Then we come back here. When you share, like, you know, like you are visible for others so they can find you, you can find others as well, and you share your expertise in a very, you know, how to digitalize your knowledge and the expertise, then it's easier to find talent, you know. And this talent could be, okay, not only researchers, but could be experts, mentors, who you need as a customer or tester or first customer for your research in the industry, or the researchers and the entrepreneurs as well. Because the link between all of us will be the knowledge. It's not because hierarchy, it's not because location, it's not because you are a super popular professor or a super popular startup or industry. It's based on the knowledge, on the expertise. And this is making equal for everyone. And this is one of the things when we are discussing about data and bias on data and algorithms bias and digital platform bias and all these crazy things. Sometimes this is, you know, the Google, you know, I don't know if you know how the algorithm of Google is working, but they have the long tail. So they promote in the search queries results the people who are posting every day, who has more network, who is visualized in more other websites. And researchers and entrepreneurs and industry, they have no time to go with this algorithm craziness. So everyone has a super valuable knowledge. They are in the long tail at the end, and it's very difficult to find. And this is happening on the algorithm search engines in Google, on LinkedIn, and in other apps, because they don't create the algorithm to help knowledge sharing. So that's why, you know, that's why it's very important to find people based on the knowledge and the expertise to be able to innovate in a very equal opportunities for everyone, independent of where they are located, but in the knowledge we need. So then why we need all these experts and mentors and to find each other? To innovate. because innovation and collaboration and research and entrepreneurship is impossible to do it alone. Always we have to be entrepreneur, doing research, working in the industry, always on collaboration. Well, you know, the aerospace industry is impossible to go to the moon alone. So, and this is, but we have to bring back to Earth what does it mean I am not alone? You know, what does it mean this? Like I have to find the right expert to work with me or to create this team, you know, and to help entrepreneurs to go further, you know, or to bring research to the industry better, you know, and with this mindset. But sometimes, and this is the other part here, we need money. So one part of the funding for all the innovation and the research and the entrepreneurship on aerospace, which is a huge amount of funding and budget, is not coming only from the industry, it's not coming only from the investors and other programs. So, and as well is coming from the public national funds and is coming from European calls, and there is huge different type of funding opportunities in Europe. Again, is crazy. Why not to create, you see here, a marketplace as a unique windows for the funding? And this is when everything is coming all together. You see, in this kind of flow, we kick off with the knowledge. We have this mentality, we need to be found, we have to find others to share our knowledge and expertise to collaborate and innovate, and we need money as well. So we try to create this part of digitalization to make all this flow much more efficient and effective. Because the mindset always, as a collaborators and super innovators and super collaborators, is like we work together to make our product and services and business better. If not, you know, well, you know, we want to improve the research. We want to go to the next question, how we can do this, how we can do this. And this is because that we need to work together to make this and faster. I think work together is faster and much more efficient. So as well, go back now to the EuroSpaceHub. That's why we have resources, you know, this part of digitalization of knowledge for everyone, but as well, we are bringing new methodologies as well there to help you to collaborate and to create and orchestrate your own ecosystem, you know, how to digitalize your knowledge. We have the part of revenue models as well for researchers and entrepreneurs. So this is the pay masterclasses, and how to mentor startups, you know, in the sense of a spin-off from research and universities, but as well as startups, like if everyone wants to become an entrepreneur in the space sector and aviation. So, and how to do this is with webinars and live trainings. It's not only the digital platform. So with the other universities, we are creating as well programs for educational programs on space entrepreneurship, on collaboration, and how to be much more innovative inside the university. So this is some of the activities we are doing as well. We have a podcast, some specific episode of EuroSpaceHub inside the podcast Business of Collaboration, and you can find everywhere in iTunes, Spotify, in Stitcher, and Google Podcast. We have analog missions as well for industry, not only students, to see what does it mean going to space, you know, like really practical to learn. I think Professor Bernard Foyn will explain later, or has explained already before, the importance of this mindset of astronauts in the part of entrepreneurship and innovation, and how it's important to have this training and this test as well for research, but as well for the mindset, and as well as a part of dissemination of aerospace culture and technology. So here I invite you to join the digital platform. You have the QR code here of the EuroSpaceHub digital platform, and as well here in written, the link. and we can get in touch. And I am here for your questions. So we have email, the phone number, but here I am keeping the QR code. So let me know if you have questions. I am here to answer, and as well for the slides before, not only for the EuroSpaceHub, but as well for the part of what does it mean digitalization. So I am here to answer all your questions and to help you.
You have questions?
I should add one more comment.
Yes, one comment, please.
This project is financed by European Institute of Technology and Innovation, especially COCO and current together with, but not succeeded to win this.
No,
proposal.
thank you.